come and do that.
Let's now move to some motorsport action, and the Equator Classic Rally was flagged off yesterday in Taita Taveta County, and Hezron Kimari was at the flag off, and of course he had a conversation with some of the best drivers that are participating in this year's edition, as well as Piers Daykin, who's the overnight leader. Of course, we'll be waiting to see at the end of the day whether he continues with his lead, on what the expectations are. Let's take a look.
The Equator Classic Rally second edition in 2026 has already begun here in Taita Taveta County, which was officially launched last year here in Mwatate, where this year we are witnessing 28 drivers who are participating, including some of the new participants, where a number of the drivers are really hoping to clinch this day. And today we'll be racing around 229 kilometers, 0.7, and we'll be seeing, we'll be having time now to hear from what they had to say.
My name is Billy. I'm 13 years old, and this is my first race. What inspired me is my dad and my grandpa, because they're both great drivers, and I want to grow up to be like them.
Are you the driver or the co-driver?
I'm the co-driver, but on Sunday I might drive a bit. Yeah.
So what are your expectations, probably this being your first race?
To win. No, I'm joking. I just hope we get round and do not crash.
This year, because it's the second edition, this is the only rally where we get to do night stages, so we are prepared for it. Got better lights and looking forward to driving at night. It's not many places in Kenya we get to rally at night, and this is one of them, and that's what makes this rally very unique.
So maybe any other changes comparing to the last year's race in this one, and your expectations? Are you still willing to maybe to be the defending champion, or you're comfortable?
With every rally we do, we try and hope to be better than we were in the last one. Last year we finished really well, we were second, but this year we'll try and see if we can better it.
So I think as much of it is like how you talk to your driver, so making sure that you and your driver are on the same page and you get all the right details together, and they are, moving forward. I think because last time was only my first time, I've still got so much learning, but you know, I'm not going in without knowing what I'm doing. So the lessons from last time were, you know, keeping on top of the notes, making sure you know what's coming on, seeing where you're going according to the instructions, and then hopefully apply the same again and we can move up in the seeding.
Bonga points even to the county. The county is getting a lot, especially at this moment where we are moving in all directions of the campus to regain back the image of Taita Taveta as it used to be before. In fact, in future, when this rally is happening, we should have Mazindika dancing over here, the local dance, so that at least even the community, they can feel their part and parcel of the rally.
We won last year and we want to try and win again this year, but obviously that's we've just got to drive sensibly.
Maybe you can share with us some of the lessons that you learned the last race and this one that you are trying to see how you'll correct so that you maintain being still the defending champion.
The last race, I think we went too hard early on, and we ended up braking in these hills here. So we learned a very harsh lesson on that one. So that's what we're going to try and work on.
I think you find with classics it's very passion based, so very well organized. A lot of people are invested in the classic, and it's just a reminder of the yesteryears of what rallying was and what it was founded on. So I find it very, very well organized. Equatorial are doing a great job. Yeah.
So what are you looking at today at the end of the race?
Me? Finishing, getting to the end. That's the only thing I'm looking at.
Okay. Well, and these are some of the sentiments by the rally drivers participating in the second edition of the Equator Classic Rally here in Taita Taveta County. Most of them are really enjoying the ground and hoping that they'll be winning, and also the residents in this county. Reporting for KTN from Mwatate in Taita Taveta County, I'm Hezron Kimari.
Well, Hezron Kimari will be giving us